You ever have one of those days, you go to school or work, you look around, and all you can think of is, yeah, I have my moments, but I'm enjoying school. I'm also enjoying the fact there are some jobs I can actually take while I'm in school. They take a lot of my time mentally, but they pay well, and I can actually pay off my tuition this round and next round and next round after. I mean, it's a busy month. I'm only doing 4 jobs, so it gives you an idea of what kind of jobs, how they pay me. So I think what it is, I fall into a trap, and this is kind of a neat, I don't know what to call this yet, but if you haven't done so, if you're at a substantial age, what's substantial? Well, let's say I'm 43. So between in my teens till even my 20s, perhaps even my 30s, if I see something that's promising and is worthwhile, I go for it full gusto. That's how I started my company about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. No, 7 years ago. Wow. And so I did full gusto. And the funny part was, I worked as a freelancer and I started my company. And when you had no work, it was love lull time. Sit on the couch, you scratch, watch TV, cartoons, whatever. Start church. And so when I go off and when I had the biggest lull in my business, I mean a lull as in almost like a year and like 14 months, 15 months, it was time to do something different, and I did. I kept a handful of clients. In fact, I even thought I lost a few clients, and this month alone I'm being called by 4 or 5 clients, different clients. I mean, 4 different clients. Holy cow, I had to count with my fingers and toes. And needless to say, it's nice to work again. But the downside is I don't want to lose my purpose for being in school. So I'm still focused on school. Kind of hard not to be, but in the same respect, summer break's coming up shortly. Literally next month to the day. So I'm kind of excited, a little scared. Why? Well, excited because you get to take a break from school. When you do the exercises to be a welder, you do them over and 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 over again. Now, I'm not complaining. I looked at what a welder actually welds in a day, and I think I do that in an hour. By length and duration and whatnot. I don't have the experience or anything like that, but because they're trying to teach you muscle memory and technique, you go and do the exercises over and over again. Now, I've been in this type of system of learning before, so I understand it. My patience for it at times kind of weans out. So when I got some work coming my way and I'm making some money, it's almost old habit for me just to drop what I was doing and run and just work. But you can't. I mean, I'm committed to learning a new trade. But I can actually implement this new trade to benefit my audiovisual by making some very elaborate components or rack systems, or the case may be, for things like video projectors and speakers. I'm really, really excited about it. But of course, you want to learn everything now so you do it tomorrow. So, anyways, I took a break from the practical of doing things. I had to. I was literally kind of burning myself out doing it. So I figured if I could be a good welder practically, I should be a smart one. So I took my first exam, got a 60. I had to do it over. So I did. Got 100. Took another exam. Would you know it? It was just like the first exam. So, not confident with the 100, but there was a lot more questions, so the point ratio was a lot smaller, meaning that you can have more wrong if that was the case. Not that I would want more wrong, but, you know, I don't want to do 30 more fucking questions to correct the 10 I just got wrong. One of those deals. You know, I guess you get older, you get a little bit persnickety like that. But I've been plugging away, so I'm kind of picking on my teacher. I'm like getting on his case. I'm like, hey Tom, what do I get now? And he's like, I haven't done it yet. I'm busy. So they're gonna got my 3x5 cards. I was like, Tom, how did I do my test? Yeah, Tom. Yeah. Post them everywhere on his truck. Anyway, I thought it'd be kind of funny. I haunt him like a fucking ghost. I want my 100. So. Anyways, I'm enjoying what I do with school. Obviously, I enjoy doing the audiovisual. I decided to do is to keep my audiovisual, even though my company's closed to the public. I have about half a dozen clients that I kept. So now I figured out a method where I'm going to start a company, and it'll be departmentalized. You'll have an audiovisual department and you'll have a welding department. So those who want some welding done will go to the welding website part, and people who want to go to the audiovisual will go to the audiovisual one. Since the audiovisual website's already up, why not? You know, so, and it'll just use the same EIN number and go ahead. So I'm kind of excited about it. But I still kind of need to work for somebody to understand the trade better, even part-time. And the funny part is, and this is a phenomenon I've been seeing in school, when you go to a school and they teaching you this level of welding, and you go in the workforce and they're showing you this much level of welding, kind of makes you wonder, you know, what's really out there. Well, coming this fall, we will have a company out there that's going to take care of a lot of that questions. So anyways, the thing's going to be progressive. So I'm rambling on about welding and kind of not keep old habits by ditching something new for something that old came back, because I'll just be repeating myself. To be recycling. I think that's the moral of the story is, if you go back to what you know and avoid learning something new, you'll cause a cycle to repeat itself. So I'm going to stick it out with this welding. I don't think I'm doing that bad with it. I mean, I am confident in welding. Not confident enough to do my damn tests. Not confident enough to do an arc, put a bead, do my welds. And but as for the audiovisual, well, yeah, that's old hat. That's second nature. So I figure I'll combine the two and create something very unique. In fact, I've had a guy who's an engineer in my neighborhood who built his own stage system and the whole 9 yards. So I figure I might be able to do a lot more with my talents than I would feasibly imagine. So I'm opportunistic. So I guess the moral of this babbling on is that you don't have to drop what you're doing to do what you know, but don't give up what you know for something new. And if anything, kind of hold on to everything until everything pans out to how they homogenize. But I'm a multitasker. I do many different things. I'm building another website. Look for it. Actually, yeah, look for it. It's I started a new website. It's called excuse me, just got back from work. Dome buildings and new construction, and I'm building that up as we speak. Do it yourself, major companies, you name it. So with that said, yeah, maybe my 11th website. So yeah, I'm pretty busy. and self-motivated. I just gotta learn how to make money in the process of doing it. So anyways, I bid you adieu, and thanks for your 10 minutes. Take care. Bye for now.